Ferrari driver Sebastian Vettel revealed on Thursday at the Spielberg press conference that Ferrari had never made him an offer to renew his contract after the 2020 season. What's up guys, Formula News here, and first up on today's episode, Ferrari never offered Vettel a contract. It was a huge shock on Thursday at Spielberg when four-time world champion Sebastian Vettel said he was very surprised to receive a call from his boss telling him that he would not be able to continue at Maranello. He went on to say that he was never offered a contract to continue with the team. The former Red Bull star has failed to win a world championship during his 5 seasons with Ferrari, having twice finished as runner-up to Lewis Hamilton. Carlos Sainz will replace him next year, and attention has turned to where Vettel may find a seat. Some might argue that this was a remarkable lack of respect for a 4-time world champion from Ferrari, but equally the Italian team's treatment of Vettel and shift in support away from the German last year marks a point in time where Ferrari want to reinvent themselves once again, this time with an incredibly young monegasque at the head. A mega link-up with Hamilton has been dismissed by Mercedes incumbent Valtteri Bottas, and a move over to Renault has also been touted. Vettel hinted that he would take some time to assess his future, and on Thursday, he stressed that he wanted to continue to participate in Formula 1. Next up, Kimi to continue in F1 until 2022. Kimi Raikkonen has indicated he may reconsider remaining in Formula 1 into the new era of aerodynamic regulations to be introduced in 2022. Raikkonen, who made his F1 race debut in 2001, heads into the 2020 season with 312 race starts to his name, a total only 10 fewer than record appearance holder Rubens Barrichello. The introduction of a radically revised set of aerodynamic rules from 2022 would appear to mark a good jumping off point for the Finn, but Alfa Romeo driver Raikkonen sees things differently. The 40-year-old F1 veteran is in the second and final year of his contract with Alfa Romeo, but this year's delayed season means that a decision on his future will need to be made sooner rather than later. While undecided, Raikkonen made clear that the postponement of F1's regulation overhaul to 2022 and the extension into next year of the current rulebook will not have a bearing on his final choice. Next up, Mercedes brings an engine update to Austria. Mercedes has brought an updated engine to Austria that will power the cars from the German outfit, but also those from Pink Mercedes and Williams. The Spec 2 unit is an improvement over the original engine that would have been used in Australia, with enhancements in terms of reliability. Mercedes concluded pre-season testing as the best performing team, but with a few worries linked to issues that hit 2 of the outfit's engines and a Williams power unit. It was believed the troubles were a direct consequence of the aggressive development program followed by Mercedes' HPP engine department in Brixworth. Changes were implemented ahead of Melbourne, but Mercedes engine boss Andy Cowell and his team of engineers spared no effort after F1's mandatory factory shutdown to produce the upgraded unit that will be introduced this weekend. The utilization of the new spec engine will have no impact on the team's 2020 power unit allocation, as it will commence for all teams in Austria. Lastly, can Vettel win Drivers' World Championship for the 5th time? Sebastian Vettel has not yet been able to achieve at Ferrari what the common goal was, to become champion. The German will say goodbye to the Italian team at the end of this year, and for that reason, it could well be that he will perform extra well in the coming season. According to former rider Johnny Herbert, Vettel should definitely not be written off yet. Sebastian Vettel doesn't seem to be able to perform very well when there is enormous pressure on his shoulders. Now that he knows he's leaving at the end of this year and the Charles Leclerc is becoming more and more important for the team in that sense, it might turn out to be beneficial for the German. Meanwhile, Charles Leclerc has turned out to be a more stable driver, and after the race in Austria last year, the Monegasque has become a bit more aggressive. Whether he can be just as aggressive depends a bit on Ferrari and especially the car. Brundle reckons the 4-time world champion will likely feel slightly uncomfortable in the garage as Ferrari tries to keep its secrets from the German. But while it will be uncomfortable in the garage, it could be even more so out on the track. Knowing that he is on his way out, Vettel has nothing to lose in his battle with Leclerc and will be driving for himself. And a great season could see him decide to remain in Formula 1 next year, maybe even with Renault or Mercedes, says Brondo. And that's been today's video. If you don't want to miss out on any Formula 1 news, then please hit that like and subscribe button for more top-notch F1 reports and insights. Apart from that, I hope you enjoyed the video, hope you have an awesome day, until next time, goodbye.